Hey, what's up, guys? Twintuitive717. I am back with another reading. Of course, the Bossy Beeves is cuddled up, ready to go. We appreciate you guys being here with us, and we hope that the reading brings you clarity. I'm going to be diving into a divine feminine energy reading because I want to give you guys a heads up. I do feel like for whoever's going to resonate with this reading, you are part of the collective that is fearlessly moving forward. And you are starting to see that your divine feminine energy is actually leading or helping the divine masculine to awaken. So the more you detach away from the expectations of some kind of romantic relationship, it's often filled with a lot of chaos, drama, karmic energies. Many of you are starting to see that the journey is more about observing and really stepping into your spiritual gifts so that way you can help to teach and remind others to awaken to exactly what it is that's going on around them. Because I feel like a lot of you are starting to see that you are serving your collective in a sense. This could be your communities. Many of you are becoming more just resilient, stronger. You have more of a voice. A lot of you in the divine feminine energy may find yourself supporting other moms, supporting other women. It's like all of a sudden you have this energy about you that is very Empress-like. You just want to nurture and take care of and make sure that everybody is vibrating at a very high frequency. You're in that mode, okay? Now, with you being in this place, you may find that you are feeling a lot of sensual energy around you. And I'm telling you right now, Divine Feminine, this is serving as some kind of distraction. And what I'm feeling is like without your energy, your Divine Masculine, like the current vibration that they are in, it is very lustful. There is a lot of pleasure-seeking behaviors that are consuming the collective right now of the masculine energy, okay? So many of you are becoming very resilient toward the temptation or that type of energy in general, because many of you are lifting your vibration by keeping your energy clean consistently. So a lot of you have been getting messages. I've been talking consistently about celibacy, and it's just kind of something you've been pushed into. It's more of like a feeling within you that this is just something that you have no choice with. And many of you, you're starting to really, you can't tolerate, alcohol. You can't tolerate, certain substances. And it even goes deeper than that, guys. Like many of you are starting to realize that you can't tolerate certain, like music, certain sounds. Your vibration is really starting to become very sensitive to what it is you put in and what it is you consume. For the divine feminines out there, if you guys have children, your sensors are just like super protective right now about the things that your children are consuming. Okay, many of you are becoming very, very protective against what it is they consume, not only through food, but what it is their consciousness is consuming as well. Okay, this includes what it is they're watching on TV, what kind of video games they're playing, what kind of company they're keeping, how it is you yourself are behaving and existing, and are you being present. I feel like the divine feminines are really just foot firmly planted into the ground. You guys are not effing around, okay? You guys are not effing around. It's like you've had some kind of breakthrough or epiphany. I have talked about in previous readings as well. A lot of you, some of the karmic energies around you have really, really, really interfered with a lot of your mission work, your light, and some of you I'm hearing have step-ins, okay? A lot of you have ancestors really stepping in closer than they said that they would, or maybe they're allowed to, but I feel like for a lot of you, you have ancestors that really don't care about breaking the rules of time and space for you, okay? And this is because of specific deeds you've done in this lifetime when no one was looking, and also past lifetimes as well. Okay, so many of you have a lot of rewards to collect in this lifetime, and anybody who has stood in the way of that, you are being blessed with clarity and insight, okay? It's like you guys have a very heavy shield over you. It's more than your third eye being open. It's like your entire being is open. It's not just like one spot on your forehead. It's like head to toe, you're aware, and that's why many of you are feeling very sensitive at this time, okay? Especially towards sensual energy, which let's go back to that point. I want to talk about song synchronicities here a little bit, okay? As you guys are pushing yourselves forward, do not allow anybody to slow you down or pull you back. Now you guys have the awareness about how potent and how powerful your energy is, okay? For the Divine Masculine collectives, I feel like they're trembling right now. And the reason they're trembling is because a lot of them have really come in and tested the waters around sexual energy. And they are so sorry that they made that mistake of opening up that portal within you. I really thought that, I mean, not me, sorry, but I feel like they really thought that they were going to take this energy and utilize it in the 3D realm, okay, to seek out their pleasure centers. Many of these divine masculines took your divine feminine energy and they fed it to karmics. That's why I feel like be very careful about exchanging physical energy with your divine masculine. Just have your head on is what I'm saying. Like, many of you are grown, you know what you're doing, but have your head on in terms of what the dynamics are, okay? Because what I'm getting is, like, many of them, they really took a lot of that and they dispersed it, okay? But what I'm seeing is short-term victory, okay? They don't know how to operate that energy, okay? They don't know how to multiply it. They don't have the vibration to sustain that energy for long, right? It's like a lamp. Once it runs out of the oil, the wick goes out. I feel like that's what they totally were, like, clueless about. They're like, oh shit, we need more oil to keep this lamp going. Where do we get more oil? Well, let me tell you guys something. They're out of oil. There's no access to your energy, okay? So let's get into some of the cards and we'll see what messages want to come up for the Divine Feminines at this time. Oh, that's what I wanted to say, guys. Song synchronicities. Many of you aren't connecting with song synchronicities right now or telepathy because you're not allowing things to, like, hypnotize you or make you emotional or, like, oh my god, like, are they trying to, like, connect? Like, oh, like, oh my god. No, like, many of you are clear cut. I'm standing in my power. And remember what I shared in yesterday's reading about you guys not exploiting your sensuality, not exploiting your energy for anything? This is really, really powerful stuff that's coming up for the Divine Feminines, okay? We have the Twin Flame card as well. So I feel like there is a significant change with the Divine Masculine collective that's happening as well. Many of them are acknowledging this guilt and the sabotage as well because they cannot connect to your energy at all, okay? It's like, by not being able to connect with your energy or have any type of spiritual effect on you, it's making them feel this even more because now they can see it clearly. It's like you've left them with exactly what conflict occurred before you separated. I feel like for many of you, there was this pattern of, there was always this pattern of going back and communicating or trying to heal or trying to fix. But once that pattern has been broken, that's when I feel like there's room for movement or there's room for change. It's like, you know, the twin flame cycles get going again. Okay, we have the third eye and clarity. Remember I told you guys it was more than the third eye. It was like your entire body is now sensitive to everything that is going on around you. Many of you are feeling so protective of your space, okay? And you're highly, highly protected because of it. It's this new kind of sexy energy, you know, really setting the tone for what's meant to be attractive and what's meant to be victory for the Divine Masculines. I feel like they were under a really heavy illusion about what meant victory for the Divine Feminine collective. Really, like, feminine energy, like, it was just they were touching the surface level in terms of what it is they were reaching for or longing for. And all of those towers are falling. I feel like the illusions are... like, the masks are coming off, okay? I feel like for the Divine Masculines, what's happening is, like, they're being stripped of, like, that illusion, okay? It's like they had these glasses on that saw the karmics as, like, beautiful and, like, feeling attracted to just someone's, like, outside beauty. And now that the glasses are gone, it's like they're seeing people, but, like, the beauty is reflected through their soul and the deeds they've done. Like, okay, the way my guides are showing it to me, and I think we have assistance in spirit guides, so thank you, is like, you know, when you take the glasses off and you see someone's soul, the image that ends up coming, it might be like distorted or just kind of scary looking or frightening looking. And then when you put it back on, it's like, you know, beautiful and alluring. And it's like, you know, when you're on like a freak planet and it's like everything seems, you know, nice. You guys remember the scene in Spirited Away? It's an anime movie, Spirited Away, Ghibli studio movie. And it was when Chihiro stepped in and she saw this ghost town and all of the food was there and no one else was in the town, but her parents were like, who cares? Like, look at all this food, let's eat it. But her intuition was like, no, something's off. So I feel like, you know, many of you who are in the Divine Feminine Collective, you are really walking through a lot of this journey and you took the glasses off a long time ago. Okay, and I feel like what's happening with a lot of your divine masculines, it's like it's just coming off now, and now they're living with the fact that there was some kind of betrayal or sabotage, again, feeling some kind of guilt. I'm getting forgiveness too, like I'm feeling a tapping. Many of them could be tapping on your energy, or they really want your forgiveness, and that's why I feel like a lot of you, you're resilient to the telepathy or a lot of the synchronicities that are coming through. It's like you're kind of just looking in the other way, because you're not wanting anything to hold you back from this clarity moving forward so that you can pull them out of this energy as well. Okay, in this separation, they're definitely longing for you. And I feel like it's natural to maybe feel that way as you progress and move forward. There's that attraction, that sensual energy that could be pulling you. But here's the cycles and completion. This is your answer or your key to continue to move forward. And I feel like many of you will, because you have no choice. It's like you feel a sense of repulsion to even move backwards at this time. It's like the damage has been done. Okay, at this point you have no choice but to let go. Many of you are protecting yourself against, you know, the current energy or the current cycles that a lot of your divine masculines are in. Okay, so yeah, they're definitely longing for you, sending a lot of sensual energy your way. You know, I feel really making it present and known to you at this time that, yes, I believe in the twin flame journey. I feel this connection. You know, maybe now they want to reach out, but is that really coming from a place of like authentic communication, authentic reciprocation? Now that you're letting go and detaching, now they want to move forward, you know, or would you have more respect for somebody that just let you go through this transformation, close out this cycle, went on their own healing journey, okay, moving through this energy and not putting it all on you, and then communicate. So I feel like that's what this separation is basically teaching you both at this time. That's why you're not paying attention to your masculine's attempts to pull on your energy, okay, because a lot of you are tired of maybe repeating the cycles, okay. I'm going to end off the reading and get a card around the best course of action for you at this time, Divine Feminine. What should you remain focused on? Okay, so these are a lot to work with, so I'm just going to take what's at the very top and the bottom of this pile. Okay, so let's start with the top. Yeah, so you definitely are being called to not look back and to continue to walk away, because I do feel like there are a lot of things that are pulling on your energy right now that don't want you to experience this type of clarity or freedom. Okay, because the minute you start experiencing detachment, you know, you start feeling more worthy of yourself. If this is your counterpart, they can't help but start feeling that in their own lives as well. Karmic energies will pull on you because they don't want this divine masculine to exit this cycle. They would rather keep them vibrating in these lower pleasure centers with them, right? Because they need that energy from the divine masculines to feed. Divine masculine energy is really, really, really powerful, and I feel like that's what many of the divine feminines are realizing at this time. That's why we're starting to be more protective of our own energy, our own divine feminine energy, right? We're starting to be more sacred about our bodies and, you know, what it is we expose. Like the divine masculines, they can't help it. It's the way that they were genetically built to see that as a distraction. You know, lust is a real thing. How the divine feminine, you know, protects that is really important. Many of us have been fed illusions that, you know, showing ourselves off means empowerment. That's exactly what they want you to believe, right? All of those outdated karmic ass cycles are starting to break down, and the divine feminine's power is being returned, right? Many of us are starting to see, no, that is not empowerment. Showing yourself off and exposing yourself has really gotten the collective into a lot of hot water when it comes to exploiting our energy, making us fall prey to reaching for superficial goals. Okay, I know a way to get noticed and to be seen and to be validated, and I want to be in that movie and then in that music video, and okay, maybe if I show more skin I'll be noticed and I'll be seen. No, you're getting a lot more traction because feeding hunger, right? It's not hungry for spiritual knowledge. That type of energy and that fast-paced fame and need and desire for that kind of content, and people exposing themselves using the physical vessel. The reason it's so fast-paced is because people are hungry. Energies out there are hungry and they're thirsty, right? That's why you got to cloak up, because you have to protect your energy. Your energy is no buffet. You ain't a buffet. Ain't nobody coming here to feed. That's why many of you don't even want alcohol invited into your space, into your temple. You're not invited here. Sorry. Okay, and it's going to go a lot deeper for many of you on the journey, especially the divine feminines, okay? King of Swords, baby. A lot of the divine feminines too, I'm hearing that healthy divine masculine energy. A lot of you have it protecting you, okay, in the spiritual realm, okay? That's why you don't have to worry about who your divine masculine is in this physical incarnation. That is not the divine masculine energy that That's why you only see the version of your divine masculine in your visions or in your dreams, or the telepathy or that spiritual connection. And then when you meet them in the 3D or you actually start connecting, it feels so karmic. It's because they're yet to connect and find you and find that truth, but they have to find that truth all by themselves and all on their own. Just like you did, and you made the decision to detach, right? It's like, despite all of that love, King of Swords here, right? Becoming more assertive, paying more attention to, yes, it's good to live in our heart, but sometimes we need our ego. We need our ego to protect us, and that's what the King of Swords is all about. So I feel like many of you understood that assignment, and you made a decision to detach despite a lot of this attraction and this twin flame pull. A lot of the separation cycles just made you long for them even more and wanting to just jump right back in there. But this time around, you guys aren't effing around, divine feminines. Many of you are not letting the projections get to you. You're not letting anybody pull on your energy, including these karmics and your divine masculines who continue to surround themselves by these karmic energies. A lot of you are breaking free from it, despite what losses you might end up taking. A lot of you are starting to really step out and speak your truth and be more comfortable in your own skin. And again, the King of Swords really represents just moving forward and cutting your losses, because your energy is strong enough to start from scratch anywhere you go. You have lots of spiritual help around you. And for the divine feminines, like, a lot of divine masculine protection around you. You guys will start seeing that in the physical, and you'll spiritually feel it as well. Really strong protective masculine energies around you. That's why you guys are getting all this clarity and the push to move forward, and that's why a lot of your gifts are rapidly developing. It's because you have people backing you up to be able to handle a lot of the quick, fast-paced information that's coming to you, to assist the masculine collective, to really pull them out of whatever it is they need to be pulled out of right now when it comes to, like, it could be various things that are keeping them stuck in a lot of these karmic cycles, guys. Many of you will know exactly what that means for your own individual counterpart. You'll know exactly what's keeping them stuck, what the vices are, what the addictions are, right? But in order to detach, it's like, I feel like a lot of you have really strong masculine guides around you right now that it's keeping you focused, protected, and grounded, even amongst all of the sexual energy that's around you, okay? Highly protected against that shit. Okay, so I don't know who this was for. I hope it finds you well. I love you guys. Take it easy, and I will catch you guys in the next readings, okay? If you want to connect with me one-on-one for a personal reading, check me out at Hipsy. And if you guys want to join memberships for some of the 18+ readings, I get a little bit more deeper into the energies and connection between divine masculine and divine feminine. I share a little bit about my own journey as well. And check me out in the memberships section. There's 2 tiers. The first tier is for you to check it out, sample the work if you like what you see. then you can join me in the extended section. Okay? All right, guys, I'll talk to you later. Bye.